Hi everyone, and welcome to Ohio Valley Couponer. Today it is Tuesday, May the 6th of 2025, and I'm coming at you guys with another video. A pretty sad video at that, because we are actually going to be talking about how we might be losing another couponing store. In fact, there's at least one state that is absolutely losing this couponing store, but it's very likely that they are going to go under altogether. And it's very unfortunate because this honestly was one of my favorite couponing stores for a really, really long time. I loved couponing at this store. I got really great deals at this store. And just a lot of great memories over the years couponing at this store. And so it's really sad. It's really sad to see another one go, basically, in this store. You know, kind of the writing has been on the wall for a while. A lot has changed with this store, and things are just continue to go in this direction. So yeah, it is very unfortunate, and it's been kind of like a slow death over the last, honestly, like 10 years. They've made changes. They've closed a lot of stores. They've sold off a lot of their stores. And then they ended up filing for bankruptcy protection. And then they closed an absolute ton of stores, including my own local one. And now they are talking about closing all of their stores. They've already announced that they are closing in one state already. But there's the potential that all of them are going to close unless someone else, like from the outside, like another company, intervenes. So let's talk all about this. So the store that we are potentially losing is Rite Aid. Rite Aid announced yesterday that they're filing for bankruptcy protection again, but this time all the stores will close or be sold. Like, that's it. There's not restructuring, it doesn't sound like. Either some other company is going to buy Rite Aid out, or all of them are going to close that are still available. And I know a lot of states lost Rite Aid a long time ago. I know a lot of them became Walgreens. I remember when that was going on. But mine was spared then. And then October 2023, I filed for bankruptcy protection, and Ohio had like well over 100 Rite Aids. And then they literally closed all of them but 4. And that happened in many other states. Some states they just left altogether, like Michigan, and they just closed a bunch of locations. And then they came out of the bankruptcy protection, but now they're going back to file for bankruptcy again. And basically, this time is not looking for a happy ending, because like last time they had planned to come out of this and still have, you know, a retail presence. Like they still have a bunch of stores in Pennsylvania, California, New York, stuff like that. So they've still been around. But this time, it's not looking very promising. So they've actually told vendors they have stopped purchasing goods and services. So basically that they're not wanting any more inventory unless the inventory that they believe is essential to supporting this process. And they said they will go to the vendors directly. And this includes things like prescriptions and front-end inventory and other assets. So that came from a letter from Rite Aid. I did find this on a website, a news website. I'll have a link down below to actually all the news articles that I'm like showing here. So there's that. So they're no longer going to be ordering items unless they deem it as absolutely essential. Which, truth be told, it sounds like they've been having problems getting inventory anyways. I've been seeing pictures for a while now online of people posting at their Rite Aids. Like, the shelves are bare. There's hardly anything there. And I just think that is because vendors are not making deals with Rite Aid because of the bankruptcy and probably not getting money and all that stuff. And so the shelves are really, really bare. And it's definitely crazy because that is not how I'm used to Rite Aid. And even my store, like at the start of liquidation, had more stuff than these Rite Aids. Like, it was pretty much the same as it always was. So this all must have just happened over the last few months, because my store closed in like August 2024 and it was nothing like this. But it's just really wild. The Rite Aid CEO has already announced that they will close all 178 of its stores in New York State next month, as it files for bankruptcy for the second time in 2 years, according to a letter sent by employees by the CEO. So Rite Aid is completely exiting New York State next month. So yeah, that's phase 1. There are other states where Rite Aid is still around. I know Pennsylvania and I know California. If you guys still have Rite Aid in your area, let me know like what state you're in, and if you still have Rite Aid, I would like to know. I'd be interested to know what states they are still operating in. But if you're in New York State, Rite Aid is going to be closing. Also effective today, no more Rite Aid rewards points will be issued. So if you're aware of that, basically Rite Aid has these like rewards points that you get points for your purchases, then you can convert those into bonus cash, and that is over as of today. That's done. All accrued points and bonus cash will expire per standard terms and conditions available at the Rite Aid website. So they're saying if you still have rewards points, you can still convert those into bonus cash. If you still happen to have bonus cash, you can still use it until it expires or whatever. But they're no longer giving out any points. And I'm pretty sure they stopped bonus cash, like the bonus cash deals in the ad. Pretty sure they stopped that a few weeks ago. By the way, if you're not sure what bonus cash is basically like the extra bucks at CVS or the Walgreens cash at Walgreens. It's the same kind of thing. It's rewards you would get for making purchases on, spending items and stuff. And so that is over, and they are saying that they're no longer going to even be issuing points for you to convert to bonus cash, and there's no more bonus cash deals. They stopped that, like I said, a few weeks ago. Also, Rite Aid will no longer honor Rite Aid gift cards or accept any returns or exchanges beginning June 5th, 2025. So that, to me, screams that a mass liquidation is going to be starting June 5th. Now, I don't know for sure. Someone could buy Rite Aid. Someone could do something, I guess. But what they're making it sound like here is they're going to be liquidating June 5th, 2025, is when no more, the all sales are final. No more gift cards, all the standard stuff they do during liquidation sales. That's what it sounds like to me is going to happen on June 5th. So it's honestly looking like we are losing a really nice couponing store over the years. It has changed a lot since the bankruptcy and everything. But honestly, Rite Aid was one of my all-time favorite stores for couponing. I have gotten some really excellent deals at Rite Aid over the years. Out of the 3 drugstores, Rite Aid was always my favorite. I honestly just loved their stores. I think they were so nice. They were kept up really good. They were, easy to find stuff. They always had a lot of really cool items. It was just a great store. It really was. And over the years, we caught some excellent, excellent deals there. They were part of the Plenty Points. If you guys have been couponing long enough to remember that, that was really cool. You can actually use your points at Rite Aid, at Macy's, at Exxon stations. Like, it was an awesome thing. And then they turned into bonus cash, which has honestly been really good as well. I've just really liked Rite Aid a lot. And so it's very sad. My location is closed. We do have one still about 30 minutes away. And if Rite Aid is going to be gone forever, I definitely want to make it to that one so I can go to Rite Aid like one last time. But as you're seeing here, I'm showing you guys footage from my local Rite Aid when it was in the liquidation in the final days. And I'm telling you guys, in the final days of liquidation, it is insane. It is amazing. So it sucks to lose Rite Aid, but if you still have one and you have a store that is closing, you need to be checking there the last couple of weeks because prices drop. We have 70, 80% off. And then in the last few days, they start taking like an additional percentage off of your purchases. And it was just incredible. I was still able to do rebate apps. So like Ibotta, Swag Bucks, like I was still able to do all the rebate apps that Rite Aid was a part of. I was able to use loaded card coupons for most of it. It didn't work when they took the additional percentage off. Up until that, I was still able to use loaded card coupons. I mean, guys, I got things for crazy, like crazy, crazy cheap. It made money on a lot of things. So I am sad to see Rite Aid go for sure. But if you guys do have a Rite Aid in your area still and it's going to close, definitely be on the lookout for closing sales. And it really won't get good though until the last couple of weeks because you know how these stores do. They start with like 10%. And honestly, Rite Aid's prices are so much higher than, Walmart or whatever. Even 50% off of some things is still a lot. So you got to wait for it to get down to like 70, 80, 90% off. But once they do that, it gets really good and you can start making money. So it's an excellent, excellent sale. But it's very sad to see Rite Aid go because when you can put all the deals together with the bonus cash and the rewards and the coupons and the rebates, I mean, you could walk out of there getting really cool things. I mean, Black Friday sales at Rite Aid, it was my favorite, hands down, because the things they gave us. They gave us free GE light bulbs. Like, that was amazing. They gave us free boxes of Kleenex. They gave us free Zim's Max Freeze. I mean, Black Fridays at Rite Aid were insane. With the bonus cash, they had extra bonus cash on top of your purchase, like if you spent $40. I mean, Rite Aid was just an amazing place to coupon, and I'm really going to miss it a lot. It was a really good store, and even general merchandise. I mean, I found a lot of, like, toy items. They had some really cool, like, their seasonal items were pretty nice. I mean, seriously, Rite Aid just had a lot of really cool things, and so it's sad. It's sad to see any store go, but a really nice couponing store we've had over the years like Rite Aid, it's really sad to see it go. So, anyways, guys, that is the news. We are likely losing Rite Aid unless another company takes over, but even then, I don't think it's ever going to be the same. I mean, they got rid of bonus cash. They're probably not going to bring it back, even if someone buys it out. I don't know, but it's definitely sad to see a once big, like big chain store all over the United States. It's sad to see it come to this. It's really unfortunate. But anyways, guys, that's what I got for this video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you still have Rite Aid? Are you sad to see them go? If you do still have a Rite Aid, let me know what state you're in, because I'm just really curious where they're actually still around at. So let me know that down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.